I think a drone's gonna get me. Happy Monday, everybody. You know, for me, every Monday is like trying to hit the ground running. I really want to try to get that motivation and get that momentum that seems to elude me sometimes, like during the middle of the week, maybe even towards the end of the week. But it's really a false illusion. I mean, really, you can do that any day of the week. It doesn't have to be a Monday. It could be every morning. It could be every other minute. You could say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to start kicking my ass into gear. So if that's how you feel this Monday, you know, go for it. Just really don't think about it as just being a Monday thing. Think about it as being an every moment thing. So far today, there was one weird thing that happened this morning, which is when I was trying to leave the house. One of our cats, Conan, who I've actually shown here before, was sitting near the front door, just kind of facing the corner. And it was the weirdest thing, because he was just sitting there, facing into the corner, like Conan was doing some weird impression of like the Blair Witch cat. I wanted to turn around to see if the other cats were standing behind me, like ready to kill me. Thankfully, no. The weekend was good. I mean, I was a little frustrated that I got the show up so late, but that's what happens when you forget your hard drive back at the office and you have to go back the next day to get it. And then your computer shuts down about 3 times while trying to edit. But you know, that's okay. I just kind of take a deep breath, keep moving along. It got done, it got posted, I'm good. And I'm completely devouring Neil Strauss's new book, The Truth. I'm just tearing through it page by page. And the more I talk about it, the more my wife wants to read it too. So I try not to talk about it as much because I don't want to just ruin the book. I would say I'm about 1/3 of the way through so far. One of my goals for this year, one of my 12 goals for the year was actually to read 24 books in the year. I think I'm up at about 17. But you know what, I'll figure that out for the next vlog, or you know, I'll put up a video about my 12 goals and show you where I'm at so far. I'm definitely not as far along as I would like to be, but it sometimes happens that some of those goals fall off really quickly at the end of the year, or they get finished, they get wrapped up. And then last thing for today was the absolute most adorable thing happened last night, where Liam was just a bit fussy, he's a little bit gassy, a little constipated, but he fell asleep just lying, you know, face down on my chest, and it was the most precious thing. The only downside of it was I was trying to get ready for bed and try to doing some little reading, and I couldn't move because Liam was asleep on my chest. But Michelle walked in and it was just like she almost melted just seeing it. She ended up taking like a dozen pictures, and you know, it was pretty adorable, and it is still such a huge difference between Liam and when Logan was little, because I couldn't do that with Logan. Not only was he not that cuddly, but I just wasn't in the state of mind to do that. I think a drone's gonna get me. Or helicopter. But you know, it just goes to show that sometimes, even through the worst circumstances, things can turn out better if you just keep moving forward, if you just keep your head up, keep your feet moving, and just don't let everything just tear you down. Don't let it hold you down. Because even if you hit the ground, that doesn't mean you can't get up. And thankfully, I was able to do that, and now I'm kind of getting the reward of that. And I hope the best for anyone out there who's going through similar things that I went through before. But that's the end of today. I hope you guys have a great Monday, a great start to your week. Remember, every day can be a new day. Or every day is a new day. That's not like a fortune cookie or something. See you guys tomorrow. Be good to each other.